Welcome to Startalk with your hosts, Colin and Marty.
Oh, I love seeing that intro. That's so much fun.
You like
I wish
that?
it was longer because I like to hear a little bit more of that rock and roll music.
I like that song.
Yeah. And welcome to Startalk Live tonight. We've got a fun show.
Real
And
good show.
Marty is in the house.
We're here.
And just a quick shout out to some of the people in the chat already.
Sure.
We got breaking crypto news. We got keyword management. We got Philip. We got Cindy. We got Will, Dora, Val, Michelle, Garnet's in the house, and girls, and more coming. But anyway, thanks for being here tonight. And I've got the Christmas lights out the back. And because this is kind of we're going to be talking about singing contests and whatnot, I've changed my name. I want to get some input from the chat. Master of Ceremonies, MC-Devron.
Hey, Devron.
We were on earlier trying to think of a rap name for me to go with some of these other cool names of some of the people you'll be meeting tonight. So
Devron.
Devron, what do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Sup, Joshua? What's going on? Anyway, it's been a wonderful day today, and it's great to be here. And last night we had a lot of fun. We're going to tell you all about that. But what's going on with you, Marty?
Oh, we're just fooling around, getting some stuff ready for tonight's show. I came across one. I'll open with it because it's one of your favorites. It goes way back to 1989. It's like on Rhino Records. It's on VHS, and it happens to be none other than Elvis stories.
Wow.
So this is unbelievable. It's like a tabloid, National Geographic kind of thing. Everything pertains to Elvis.
Elvis Lennon, what's that all about?
Yeah, that Elvis Lennon, startling new evidence that Elvis and John Lennon were the same person.
Who's that guy?
That's a hard. Who is that guy? That's you for sure. That looks like is that Chris Connor?
Chris Connor, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, what a hard. That's a long time ago.
That was in the Philippines.
Very nice. Very nice. Gotta like that beside the stage with the screen. Very good shot.
That was sound check, yeah.
Yeah, with the pass. Very nice. Here's one of our friends, Rockin' Red.
Oh.
On the cover of Lifestyle in an Elvis outfit. Pretty cool.
Amazing. Where did you find that?
Oh, that I found in a magazine collection that I bought of Vancouver lifestyle stuff. Then
I've been in there. They did a cartoon of me in there.
That's true.
Big head, little body, playing.
Here's a good one. This is one of those ones for all the KISS people. This is one of those calendar deals, which, lo and behold, still, it's a 16-month calendar. So in addition to the 12, you get...
that sounds like something Gene Simmons would do. Let's add a few more months so we can add a few more pictures.
Right, sealed.
Yeah.
So very hard find. Like that. So I'm just moving along. I'll set it up. I'll get to the vinyl last. I'll work this one. You'll appreciate this one. So will the readers and the viewers and watchers. This is Chuck Berry on the cover of Cream. But later on, it was changed to CREAM.
That's right. I remember.
So they made the change. But that's a great one of him. Then we go to what they call songbooks, like what you have, your material on your CDs and everything. You could make a songbook. I'll show one, not tonight, but in future, of Randy Bachman I did with Hal Leonard. But these are the ones that I love from England. This is like the Animals songbook, and it's got color, black and white photos of them on it, and it's tremendous. Wow. I got these out of an estate auction, and it's very, very, very cool stuff to relate the lyrics. Like, and then
Jerry and the Pacemakers.
Jerry Marsden gone, half the guys gone. Same scenario, songbook. Then my favorite of all, outside of vinyl, has always been paper with the sheet music. So we'll go to
that, Nat King Cole there?
That's a Nat King Cole. Then we'll go to an early Bing Crosby. I just gotta adjust these things. Then we'll cross over to Les Paul and Mary Ford. And usually these sheet musics had the hits on them. They put the biggest hits as well as photos. Now there's the world of the waiting the sunrise with them. Then we cross over to English stuff, which I was big on, the Zombies.
Oh yeah, Time of the Season.
Time of the Season, as well as Whenever You're Be Ready.
I've got that Stairway to Heaven somewhere in my collection as well.
One of the hardest ones. Yeah, you'd have it, but it's one of the hardest ones to acquire. I'm just getting out of. I got to go this way. Up with Bonham in it.
Wow.
Very, very cool. Then we transition into our classic Hank Williams.
Hank Williams.
Very, very cool. Then comes my all-time favorite, the hardest in the world to get, instrumental.
The Shadows.
The Shadows. Not one.
Wow.
Not two.
Wow.
Not three. With Hank Marvin and all the boys. Then the class.
Walk Don't Run.
Everybody
in the chat has probably heard Walk Don't Run. They just didn't know it by the Ventures.
Yeah,
very, very famous song.
The Ventures. Then everybody else would have heard Dave Brubeck.
Yeah. Is that Take Five?
Take Five. Absolutely. Absolutely Take Five.
You may have to take some screenshots of that so I can learn how to play it.
Absolutely. Then here's my favorite, the war era, and that the sheet musics with James Cagney and all the old people, bless them all. And one of my favorites is this Johnny Zero.
Wow, that's a good stage name too.
Yeah, Johnny Zero is a good one, but better would be an album of greatest hits, this being the album cover with the person's face in place of the pilot, his name on top, and all the hits on the side of the plane. Just like takedowns in the war and the Luftwaffe and all that.
With like the NFTs.
Yeah, NFTs. Now, then you go to Bob Hope and Jane Russell there. And then for In the Spirit of Christmas, the original Frosty the Snowman sheet music, Mint, and, of course, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
You know, I have an original White Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And that's one of the hardest to get because they didn't put that in any compilations. If you go and try and find White Christmas in any of these Christmas songbooks, you won't
got that right. No, you won't. So I saved the best for last.
I'll go to Before we do that, I want to shout out a few people in the chat. Christopher, welcome. The Rickster, Philip. Bob's here. And
welcome, Bob.
I want to shout out to Bob, Imagine It Media. He's the one that was telling me my lighting sucked. So I've changed my lights around and I've got some Christmas lights up because we're getting festive.
Thanks for your input.
So big shout out to Bob. Thanks. He's going to be coaching me on the lighting moving forward. So anyway, cool. Scott's in the house. Mariah's in the house. Vince. Hola.
Okay, so
what do you got there? What's
I got three more to go, and then we're done.
All right.
So this one is the Traveling Wilburys on 45. Very hard find.
Did you get one of those Traveling Wilbury guitars?
Did I get one? No.
Because I remember we were going to order one.
Right. I never got one. No. And, I got a bunch of stuff when I was in England with Larry in Italy and that. Then I transitioned into colored vinyl pick sleeves. So
That was
not
my
only is it a
favorite.
pick sleeve, it's colored vinyl, and none other than our friend Sting, and it happens to be on gold vinyl.
Wow. Hey, Austin's in the house. Hey, hey, hey.
There we go. So
He likes
that's,
my handle, MC-Devrons.
I think it's great. Now, the last one, the hardest one, and this is the best story of all to coincide with this. What I'm going to show our fans next is what all the record companies made for jukeboxes only. They only made it for jukeboxes. So if you were a jukebox owner in a restaurant or somewhere, or leased one, they provided the distributor with only these records, which makes them the rarest. So first of all, I'll close out with showing you one, and then I'll tell you the most unbelievable story. Here is one by none other than Poison.
Wow.
The band called Poison on blue vinyl.
Now, do you still have a jukebox?
Oh yeah, for sure. And I rotated around. I figured out a way. This is for jukebox only. I also figured out a way. It has 80 plays. It plays A sides and B sides, but it's got a wide enough trough in it. So I talked to my buddy and I said, "Can I A and B, but have 2 A sides?" He said, "Absolutely." He says, "Just put another record in there." So I did. So I doubled the capacity from 80 to 160, and I've double-sided only hits. There's no B sides. They're all A sides. So the story ends with the colored vinyl, Poison, one better. We're in Cleveland, and we go to the Hall of Fame and everything, and we're going around there and talking and that. I end up in a music store. I go in, Ringo's playing there. I'm with the All-Star Band on tour with him. And this guy says, "I bet you I've got something you've never seen before." I said, "What is it?" He says, "It's the Beatles compilation for jukebox only on colored vinyl." So I said, "Oh, really?"
Really?
So he said, yeah. He says, John, Paul, George, Ringo, different colored vinyl, songs in a little box set, the Beatles for jukebox only. I says, "How many do you have?" He says, "I've got 2. So I says, "I'd like to buy one." He says, "Not for sale." So he says, "But I'd like to have mine signed by Ringo." I said, "Not going to happen."
Of course not.
So he says to me,
Unless you
"What do
give
you
me
mean?
one."
What do you mean?" I said, "I need to have that one." Okay. I says, "You've got 2. I'll get yours signed. I got to have the other." He says, "Done." He lets me take it. I put him on the guest list, VIP. He meets Ringo afterwards, and Ringo signs his for jukebox only 45. Next day, we're flying out to the next gig. We had a chartered jet. So Ringo, his wife, his lawyer, and Hillary Gerard, the CEO from Apple, the first 4 seats, then myself and the band and luggage. Maximum 12 people, 20 pieces of luggage. That's it. Fly everywhere. Bottom line, the jukebox 45s that I acquired from the music store owner, I have in my duffel bag. I get my duffel bag over, and once we take off, I tap Ringo on the shoulder. He's sitting in front of me, and I go, "Richie, this is for you." "What is it, Marty?" he says. I says, "Open it." He opens it, and it's this box set of the Beatles on jukebox only. Unbelievable smile on his face. He stands up in the plane, and he says, "Attention, attention. I want to tell you something. I want to show you something. Look what Marty bought for me." And everybody looks, "Oh, wow, this, that, the next thing." So he says, "Anybody else in the band want to buy me anything, it's okay. But this, it's going to be hard to beat this." Sits down. And then takes it with him. And obviously, he owns it to this day. But that was my Ringo and my jukebox colored vinyl story.
Well, that was fantastic. So what was the one you're just holding up there? That had a capital, right?
That was the Capital Poison one.
That's a Poison one.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But I've got many, many more. I just put a deal together for our listeners. I just put together an 45 hits picture sleeve deal out of Malta. I contacted a guy in Malta. He had one Guess Who picture sleeve, which I've never ever seen in my life, from Malta, and he had 7 BTO, which I've never ever seen in my life. So the good thing about it, free shipping.
Wow, you'll have to show me after the show. I'd like to see what those.
I haven't got them. I just bought them today.
Oh, they didn't have a pic online or anything?
Oh no, they've got pics online, but I'd have to open up my saves.
Yeah.
We'll do it after the show.
We'll do it after the show. Anyway, bees are in the house, and Janet, we got a few other people joining us, so it's good to see you. Anyway, we've got a lot of stuff to get through tonight.
Sure
and once again, thanks everybody that's in the chat that's joining. And shout out to all those folks on YouTube as well. And we've got some new people that have joined us from Twitter, from Spaces. So we're going to bring Dora on right away because we've got a contest that's going on right now. And
there
she's
she
going
is.
to tell everybody about it. So big shout out to Dora for all
Hi
you
guys, how's it going?
Welcome, Dora.
Thank you. Good to see you, Marty. Hey,
Always a
MC
pleasure.
Dash. Woo.
Hey, I'm digging that.
Yeah.
You crypto lady, Dora.
So it was so much fun last night.
Yes.
And I was just, kind of hanging in there, and all of a sudden it just started to light up. We saw some really great people. Why don't you tell everybody? Most people in this chat already know about it, but tell them about NFTs Got Talent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, NFTs Got Talent is a talent show that we are running through Twitter Spaces every night except Tuesdays. So we just got started. I believe it was Thursday. So we've been doing it for a few days, and the intention is to find people that have talent with singing.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is a great opportunity to bring people into crypto, into the NFT world. Some people are making music already and they're selling their NFTs with their music, but there's so many that have no clue what NFTs are. And so we are going to help these artists put together their music, their talent, and share it in the metaverse and package it in the NFT form, and participate of this wonderful movement that we have right now. So we have been, we have been meeting new people, amazing talent. Last night, it was absolutely amazing. It was so much fun. People were like so ready. They're like, I'm here to sing,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, wow, like, a person after, like one after another one. It was like, they were amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So much fun. So amazing that we've invited a couple of those performers here tonight. So, Dora, why don't you introduce the JC, our first person?
So we have JC. We found JC, and JC is a fun young guy, and he's a true artist. Like, he likes to write his own songs. He says that he writes every day. He talks about his like just things that he goes through in life. And he's so much fun. I mean, bring him on, and
Let's bring him on.
He'll tell you.
There he is.
How you doing, guys?
JC.
Yeah, good evening. Good to see you.
So first of all, tell the folks, JC, how you found NFTs Got Talent, and what was your experience last night?
Honestly, my buddy's been into crypto for a while, and he's part of Be Social, and he knew Dora, and we were in a space one night on Twitter, and she ended up mentioning something. Ty ended up sending me her stuff, and I ended up following Dora, and then I hopped up in the space with the NFTs Got Talent, and I think I hopped in, was it Saturday? And I've been in there the past 3 times. And it's a blast. It's so much fun. It's a great community. All Twitter spaces are, honestly. And it's so fun to meet new people and see the creativity people have. It's beautiful. I love it.
That's
That's
fantastic.
awesome.
Where are you from, JC?
I'm out of Oregon, out in Seaside on the coast.
Yeah.
Top corner.
Seaside. I used to go to Cannon Beach when I was a kid.
That place is beautiful. I love it. Great spot.
We played Seaside, Oregon.
Yeah, I bet you did. Did we?
Yeah, Bear played it, and also
there-
Legends
I rem-
played it too.
I remember now because we went down to that place in California where Twisted Sister, we played with them. And
Yeah, but I can't remember the name of it.
anyway, great to have you on the show, JC. Anything you
Always
want
a
to share with all the people in the chat?
I mean,
Tell us about your music a little bit. What
Yeah,
kind of music do you like?
I'm into a lot of things. Honestly, my inspiration, I mean, I'm a lyricist, so obviously it came from Eminem, but Mac Miller was a true inspiration.
Uh-huh.
And then I throw it back to like Good Charlotte and Blink-182.
Oh yeah.
I kind of write a little style like them, more so like Machine Gun Kelly and Mac Miller. That's more my style. And I just love playing with words like that. It's so fun to, and I write like a song a day.
Wow.
It's
Can you believe that? Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
There's
It's
the
a diary.
Rickster.
Say what?
That's awesome.
Rickster came on. He welcomed you to the show.
Yeah, we've got some people in the chat on YouTube and here. They're all giving you a shout out. Hey, JC, welcome to Starwire. No, Starwire. Little typo there.
Hey, we'll give
No
him the
sweat.
name.
We know what it
Wasn't
means.
that-
It's good. And
get
more Bees Social people joining us. And
Yeah.
someone's asking, Dora, how long will the auditions be?
Well, we're trying to put together a group of 14 people.
Uh-huh.
And so we started this thing not knowing what to expect, honestly. So we're just there every night, open to see who's coming in and going from there. So as soon as we put together that group, then we'll have to stop the auditions.
Wow. Well, you've done a fantastic job, and
Yes,
you
yes.
just you light up the room every night when you get on, and you make everybody feel so welcome, and people are really excited to be part of that. So, any of the folks in the chat or on YouTube that know people that might want to, sing, Dora, maybe you could give us a link or something in the comments or the chat or whatever where people can find it tomorrow night.
Yeah, so if you go to Twitter, just follow my account at Dora W Crypto, and you're gonna see on the the top, the pin tweet, you're gonna be directed into the audition that we have next every night, and then I'll renew it to the next one.
Put that little bell on.
Click that.
How long
little
does
bell.
it last? How long does it stay on, Dora? How long is the audition?
Usually, well, I thought it would be like an hour, but every night it's been 2 hours. We're having too much fun.
It was supposed to be what, 60 minutes to fame or something like that?
Yeah. But at the beginning, since we had less people, we're just giving chance to everybody to just sing, a song or whatever.
Beautiful.
But I mean, if we have too many people, then we're gonna have to make it shorter, and so everybody can have a chance.
Thanks.
Fantastic.
I love it.
Well, why don't you introduce the next guest? Because maybe we need to hear a little taste of what goes on.
Sure.
One of the things that JC said when he came in was like, I'm looking for a girl that would collaborate with my music. And he kept saying that, and then he came the next night, and then he kept coming. And so, anyways, last night we had Mariah.
Yes.
He came in, and he's like, "You're my girl."
Dude, her voice is beautiful.
Yes.
There she is.
So ready. She came in, and she was like, "I'm here to sing." I'm like, I like that.
Oh, she was so ready.
Welcome, Mariah. It's great to have you on Startalk Live.
Yeah.
And I was one of the lucky ones that got to hear you sing last night, and it was fantastic. It was just like, wow, where did she come from? This is fantastic. And love to hear it. And I'm sure that you'll bless everyone that's on YouTube or in the chat right now. And tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, sorry, go ahead, my bad.
Go ahead. Where are you from?
Well, my name is Mariah Rain. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of, the weather's bipolar and all that good jazz. But yeah, no, I just sing and play guitar. I love to sing. I love to make like mashups. I write my own music. I just love playing music. And I came like on Twitter. I'm brand new to Twitter, so I went on Twitter and I seen it. I put in talent on the little search bar, and then it brought me there into like the
Wow.
NFT. So I was like, what's
That's
going
cool.
on in here? Yeah.
Good
That's
work.
awesome.
Well, I'm glad you freaking did that. I am so glad.
I was ready.
Just a little tip for those of you in our audience. I know many of you are having Twitter spaces. It's very important that you choose the right words to describe what your space is all about. I can see the difference between how we opened the auditions before and how I did it yesterday. I told people, this is what we're doing. We're looking for people that are singing. I told Twitter, this is about music, art, culture, and entertainment.
Yes.
And see, she went into that. She searched and she found us.
Yeah.
So do that because it works.
Hmm.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to sing us something, Mariah?
Oh, I'd love to.
All right.
Yay.
So I wasn't really sure if you wanted original songs or the mashup that I did last night.
Let's throw it out to the people in the chat. What do you think? You want to hear an original, a mashup first, or both?
Both.
Both. Let's do both.
Let's do both. Why don't we start with everyone's saying both. Why don't we start with the mashup?
Okay.
Or whatever you like. Why don't you start?
I'll do them.
Do your thing.
I have this Mariah Carey mashup that I do. And then I also have a Stevie Nicks mashup, but I think my Mariah Carey one's where I'm gonna go for. Unless you want Stevie Nicks.
Whatever you want to do. This is your spotlight.
You do your thing.
So folks, this is Mariah. She was on NFT's Got Talent last night. And here we have her playing for you guys.
Well, this is
live on Startalk. You've got it. Very first time.
Y'all make me feel. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And here we go. I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you so. Should've had on time. I never should've let you go. Didn't know nothing. I was stupid. I was foolish. I was lying to myself. Never imagined I'd be sitting here without your love. Never imagined I'd be sitting here beside myself. Cause I didn't know you, cause I didn't know me, but I thought I knew everything. I never felt nothing that I'm feeling now that I don't hear your voice. I want the chance to kiss your lips cause I don't have a choice. I wouldn't give to have you here right by my side, right here. Cause baby, when you left, I lost a part of me. Is it so hard to believe? Come back, baby, please. Cause we belong together, but I gotta shake it off. Cause my loving ain't the same, and you keep on playing games like you know I'm here to stay. Just like a cat back a motion line. About to get, about to heat and go somewhere. Gotta make that move for somebody who I appreciate. So the love I give for, I gotta shake it up. Gotta do what's best for me, baby, and that means I gotta. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good job.
What a voice, man.
Yeah, lovely.
That
Thank
is
you.
so. What you
I
guys?
appreciate that.
Oh yeah, people in the chat, they're going crazy here. They're doing high fives. They're doing 100s with it. Mariah, let's hear one of yours. Let's hear one of your original
Yeah, let's hear
songs.
you.
We're
right,
we're right on the half hour now, and we've got a couple more things to go. So let's have an original. Let's go one more.
Perfect. Cool, thanks. Okay, well, this song is called Wishful Thinking I am Mariah Rain with an E at the end of Rain. You can find me on all platforms. And
Great.
I'm on like iTunes, Spotify, and this song has a music video on YouTube. And so it's called Wishful Thinking. Thank you again.
Here we go.
Cool.
We lay down, you pull me towards you. You lock eyes with me, then put my hands where I can adorn to. The trust in your eyes, when my hands wrap your thigh. And you whisper, I love you, but yet I try to ignore you. And then I'll bite your lip just to keep you quiet. Then I hear you gasp when you're breathing heavily and the passion rises. Said where you going, and you said that she's back. Too many distractions for you to stay. But no, I guess that trying was my only mistake. But then you just wrap your arms around me, call me baby. Love is so surrounding. Your love begins to save me. I'm so speechless when you do the things that you do. So when you're close to me, I wish you chose me. I'm just stuck with wishful thinking. How wishful thinking, wishful thinking, wishful thinking. Stop and just listen to me, 'cause I'm not crazy. Don't just pull away from me 'cause you're scared. 'Cause see, I'm tired of lying alone, knowing that you wanna come back home. But I tried and I tried again, then you're slipping up my hand. You said this love could be our last chance. This love could be our last chance. This love could be our last chance. But then you just wrap your arms around me, call me baby. Your love is so surrounding. Your love begins to save me. I'm so speechless when you do the things that you do. So when you're close to me, I wish you chose me. I'm just stuck with wishful thinking. How wishful thinking, wishful thinking, wishful thinking. So you wanna say goodbye, not goodbye to me. You said you wanna let go, well it's not happening. Because you just want your arms around me, call me baby. Your love is so surrounding. Your love begins to save me. I'm so speechless when you do the things that you do. So when you're close to me, I wish you choose me. I'm just stuck with wishful thinking. Thank you guys.
Woo!
Whoa.
Right on.
Yeah.
Much.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Love that song.
Colin, you're mute.
Oh, too
Thank you.
bad. It was
Done.
that was fantastic. And
Thank you.
people are asking in the chat. Someone said sheer talent. You can actually feel her song. That's so wonderful. Somebody's saying, will you have a duo or a duet with JC?
Of course.
That may happen.
I'm down. We got
I
some,
love
we got some
So
fun.
wanting a song. Like you said, you had that one chorus. I'll write a verse on it.
Great.
I will. I will
that
send it
was
to you in an
Awesome.
hour.
that was fantastic, Mariah. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for being
tremendous.
here and
for
sharing your
having me.
gift with everybody. I know
What
that
a gift.
everybody is
Right, what a voice. Love
not
it.
only here, but people that will watch the replay are really going to enjoy.
Mhm.
And you haven't sung that song a few times, have you? It's fantastic.
I was dancing our hands.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
Dude, last night you should have seen me. I
You
was
was
straight,
like,
me and my daughter were straight dancing in my room. My daughter loved
Cool.
it. Freak.
you told me
I-
that. Well, thank you. And my dream is always, I don't want to be I don't want people to just listen to my music. I want them to feel my music. So
We
thank
do,
you.
we do.
That's
You
you.
know,
Well,
I love seeing your
thanks.
face when you're singing.
we can
We
feel
can
it.
feel the energy.
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Impression.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Somebody was asking Mariah if there's a story behind that guitar. There's a lot of
This?
yeah.
All of these are stickers from like my favorite bars that I go play at, and then my music manager and my boss, he passed away in February, but his name was Neil, so that one's my favorite one. But yeah, these are just the bars and also local artists. So here we go.
Wow, very cool.
Give it a little love.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Love it.
You can pick that one out of a crowd, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
That's
Hey, that's my guitar.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So somebody's saying greetings from Cali, Colombia. So
Wow.
Jennifer Lopez is here, and she's everybody in the chat. I'm just reading some of the things there. People are putting flames and clapping and all kinds of stuff.
Thanks,
So
guys.
that's really great, Mariah. Thanks for being on Startalk Live. We want to keep going because we're running out of time here. Let's bring Jason on.
Yeah. Where's our buddy? Where's our guy?
There he is.
Hey,
Yes, Jazzy J.
guys.
From the house.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going? You tell us.
So how did you like that NFT's Got Talent last night?
Amazing. There's so many. There's so, anything that keeps me from having to sing, it's great. Because if you ever hear me having to fill dead air, that's why I think that's the big push. That's how we're finding so many amazing people. They're like, we got to save other people from listening to Jason sing.
So, Jason, a lot of the there's a few people in the YouTube chat, and they came from Twitter Spaces, and they are maybe some singers or some listeners, people that have no idea what an NFT is. They just know NFT's Got Talent is about people singing, but maybe you can give the real easy version of what an NFT is and why it's important in today's day and age.
Yeah, you betcha. Well, NFTs, they basically what an NFT is. It verifies ownership of digital property, or almost anything. Some people are tying ownership rights to almost anything that you can think that you could tie ownership rights to. And since it's on, like I could, tie ownership rights to my phone, I could tie ownership rights to anything by owning an NFT and putting it on a blockchain and saying, like, this belongs to me. So if you're an artist, you say this particular song belongs to me and I'm selling it. And you can tie other perks to it as well.
What does NFT mean? What does that stand for?
That stands for non-fungible token. So that's a So, and not just that, they reside mostly on the blockchain. And what the blockchain is a decentralized way, so that it's not just Amazon that has a record of you owning this song. It's the whole network owns and can verify that you own that song.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So basically, it's a digital piece of content, and you embed your intellectual property into it, and then you have the ability to create collectibles, which is why we have Marty on here a lot of the nights, to kind of show people that things that you collect, and maybe you saw some things from the past, and maybe you didn't know who some of those people on the sheet music were, but you just know that collectability is transcends time, and people are collecting things to this day. So I think with NFTs, we're going to see a whole new opportunity for people to put out their music. So for example, Mariah could put out that song, a special edition, and create an NFT out of it, and only a certain amount of people could purchase that. And we might as well bring Garnet back on to sort of kind of, I think he's walking through these slides here.
There he is.
Hey guys. Yeah. I always like to to say, I always remember the big three things, right? So NFTs, they're collectibles, right? We're just built that way. Marty showed some great examples of very rare things. When things are scarce and limited, that's what makes them value, and that's true with everything. And my favorite, Marty, was the one you showed of Sting. And it was the golden vinyl. And what was special about that one? Was that a jukebox one as well?
No, that's not a jukebox one. That's just A&M put it out in 1985.
Oh, wow.
A thick sleeve with Sting, black and white, with a storyline and a bio, and then
vinyl.
gold, gold or yellow. And lovely. I've got hundreds and hundreds of these by everybody pretty well on the planet that I like. And then, of course, the inference to Jukebox and the story about Ringo, as well as Poison. I think
and the
bands themselves would love to have this. I guarantee you that nobody in Poison has this.
Well, and part of it too is like what brings value is the story around the NFT.
Correct.
And this is what, us bringing value to music in a new way. When someone purchases that, there's a story that goes along with that particular NFT. And in particular, I like the gold one because in NFT space, gold is somewhat of it seems to be a trait that tends to be more value. Isn't that right, Jason?
Oh, it's very desired. Yes.
So for people who really are able to look through an NFT collection, they will pick out those certain rare traits. And even now, as we're programming the goats, we're very carefully going through the traits of these goats.
Right.
And there's going to be certain traits that are the rare ones, right? And I'll tell you right now, we got a golden crown on one of these goats.
Wow.
That's going to be like that, Marty, you're going to want a goat with a golden crown.
Absolutely.
Right? So go ahead.
Can you put yourself in the center there where the records are?
Oh, sure. Well, I want to show you one more picture.
For sure.
Here.
You should be in there.
So my 3 points being the collectibleness of the NFTs. Number 2 is the NFTs give you a voice. When you're holding an NFT, and especially in what we're building, you're going to be able to have your say, in who you think we want to support, because that's what we're about. As I heard Mariah singing tonight, I'm thinking, man, this is where it's at. I love the technology. That's cool and everything, blockchain, but we're giving our voice to, tonight. You could see the excitement. Everyone's responding to the music, and that's where you let your voice be known. And that's what NFTs can do as well. With the goats, you own a goat, you have a voice in what we're doing as a community, who we're supporting. And the other thing, the third part, is access. And just like we see here, Marty will sometimes show us backstage passes, and that's what we could do with an NFT. An NFT can give you access to that artist in a special way that no one else gets to. Marty, again, you had a cool story. You're hanging out with Ringo Starr, riding on a jet plane somewhere else. What would a fan give to have that seat on on a jet plane riding with Ringo Starr? Because they can treasure that story for the rest of their life. They can tell their children. That's what NFTs are.
Right. That's what it got.
Give you access to them.
That's right. I get to tell the whole world I hang out with Marty and Colin. It's great.
Right.
So the other part, I wanted, and by the way, we're going to have a contest tonight.
Oh, are we?
For the people.
Cool.
I'll just bring it up here.
Giveaway.
The giveaway tonight is going to be a spot, a VIP spot to actually purchase one of the goats before
Excellent. That's
everyone else. So it's going to be the whitelist spot that we're going to give away.
whitelisted.
And you can see the
Not
hashtag
blacklist.
there is
Exclusive.
whitelist.
I
So
like
if you want a chance to win a whitelisted spot for one of these goats, now let me show you. I'm gonna give a little secret.
There's a goat.
Here's one of the goats. Now, each one of these goats has sort of special
Nice
traits
microphone.
associated with them. Now, that particular microphone is the Elvis mic. It's one that he used at times. You can see the suit also.
Yeah,
This
I
is
love
the Adonis suit. So our artist did incredible job
That's
at
amazing.
replicating some of these. This guy's got the goat necklace, which is awesome. I think my own goat has that. That's an awesome little necklace. And this guy here, this bandana, was worn by a guy on the Rolling Stones. Now, if I just Google, okay, help me out here, Marty.
Keith Richards.
Keith Richards.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens if we type
apparel. Keith Richards apparel or wristband or headband.
If I just go Keith Richards,
you'll see
what we get here.
Yeah, there. Go down. Come down. There's headbands there.
Is it this one?
Headband.
No, that's not the one.
No.
Let me go Keith Richard headband.
Oh, you'll get a lot of them.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there you go.
This is the one.
There you go.
There it is.
You know,
Oh, look at that.
There it
and
is.
that's
The goats be wearing it.
So if you want the Keith Richard headband, your goat has a chance to get it. And we kind of gave him a bit of gray hair.
I think Keith Richard would want it.
Yeah. So
we'll contact Keith and see if he wants it.
He could buy a few goats after those shows they sold out. Marty was telling us before the podcast started. The Stones just sold out how many nights?
13 nights in a row, culminating in a 7,000-seater tonight in Florida. Closeout party. Every other night, $10 million a night.
Wow.
Crazy.
130 million divided by 4. 3 of them and Charlie's widow.
So
they could afford a few goats, Carney.
I would think they could have all the goats.
Yeah. So the idea is if we're selling 10,000 goats at 0.8 ETH. No, not 0.8.
Ooh, 0.8. Hey.
No. Sorry.
That's a great idea, Carney.
Stock market crash.
Now, if our vision, if the Starwire community rallies around us, we're going to have a treasury to launch artists, just like Mariah Rain. And, I'm just
JC.
so looking for, it's like we're going to launch this thing. The goats are going to have the voice, and we're going to see careers launched all over the planet, not just here in the States, but
everywhere.
Korea, Japan, Africa,
worldwide.
Philippines.
These are global goats, and
global goats.
Here's another guy. This guy's got the Tupac bandana.
Johnny Depp goat.
He's got the Depp beard. This is actually a Slash jacket. That's where
very nice.
Yeah, the leather jacket and the cigar. I don't know who's the
it looks like
smokes cigars.
It looks like a guitar out of Aficionado magazine on the cover where all the stars smoke cigars.
That's just like a cool goat. So the other thing, this word metaverse, we've been kicking that around, and I'm still discovering what the heck the metaverse means. But even before that terminology came out, we have been working in the VR space in creating a world where we can have some fun, where we can have concerts, where we can enjoy music, hear stories, and that's going to be a place where we can see the goats in sort of their full 3D.
Yeah.
And, let me bring up just this little bit of news because I thought this is interesting. So they're talking about crypto states will compete with the corporates in the metaverse. Now, they're talking about who's going to control the metaverse, right? So we know Facebook, they want. On the crypto side, we're kind of like more libertarian. We believe, Web3 belongs to the people and that it shouldn't be run by, corporate people trying to control our lives and steal our data. But I like what this guy says here. We're always sometimes talking about, the numbers of, NFT sales reached 10 billion in Q3. We go, whoa, 10 billion. That's amazing. We definitely have to do some business in there. But get this, when we talk about the metaverse, metaverse investor and writer estimates the metaverse could be worth up to 30 trillion in the next decade. So when I think of where Starwire, where we're set to go, number one, our heart is tonight, like what we experienced tonight in releasing indie musicians, indie filmmakers. That's where our heart is. And it's like we are positioning ourselves
That's right.
Not only to release music as NFTs and, be it with the bees, our whole community that's gathered around us. I believe we have cutting edge devs like working with us on the team. We're working with cutting edge talent, as you can see tonight. But it's like we're positioning ourselves to release the stories and the music of these people with this new technology. And at the heart of it, technology is all good. But I believe our team that you guys are seeing right here on the screen tonight, who could ask for a better team from Young right up to Marty, who's walked with, every known celebrity we know on the planet.
Maybe a shout out to David too, who's probably listening.
And I did want to bring up, there's
this is us,
David. This is Marty and David's website, right? So this is the legal side. So not only do, we got the gifted talent on the music side, but on the legal side, we need Marty and David. Hundreds, more than 100 years of business experience.
We'll keep you safe. You don't want to mess with us.
And there's David Walensky. We don't see him on the show, but I tell you, I have, conversations almost every day with him at home. And for those of you who are just looking at Starwire as an organization, Marty and Dave are keeping this thing on the legal.
Brilliant mind and an old friend.
Yeah. So David, we love you. Watching
love you, David.
Back at home there. And this is going to be a fun week. And that's what I have to say. So
I would say this is one of the best Star Talks we've ever done. Seriously. Really explains all the assets, all the aspects, of Starwire. We have wonderful brand new talent. We have a great roadmap of getting of protecting talent, signing talent, bringing talent into a brand new universe called the metaverse, like being one of the first projects, to bring talent into that space, where we're working together to protect them legally. We've got this is an amazing plan that Starwire does have going forward. Plus we have different technical products that we have access to, like whether it's Session Wire's crystal clear technology for connecting musicians, whether it's our smart contract technology. We have many different tools and assets available to us. And if you want to join, and for the people that want to join, get a goat. be a part of this community. You know, be a part.
Yeah. Well, I
you
think
know?
what you said, Jason, is speaks volumes because you know, like Garnet said, we are starting out kind of at the indie level and giving
Yeah.
people a chance. But we have connections all the way to the highest level of the music industry and the film industry. And so Starwire has always been about starting at the grassroots level. And because NFTs and the whole crypto world is kind of new and it's been emerging, the whole blockchain and our smart contract and everything that Starwire is working towards is really about empowering the young musicians like the Mariahs out there. And so I'd like to encourage anybody that's in the chat or watching this on YouTube, invite some friends that want to sing, that like to join Dora on every night except Tuesday at 7
That's
p.m.
Yeah.
on her Twitter space for NFT's Got Talent. And once again, thanks to everybody that showed up in the chat tonight. You really bless us when you show up and you're so positive and you make our guests feel so welcome. After we break and the show is over, we get so many comments from the guests that we've had on the show, Marty and I, as to how much they felt loved and appreciated by you guys. So thank you so much.
Yeah, they all.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely.
All right, let's give away this whitelist.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hashtag.
Hashtag whitelist. Where to
Yeah,
go?
go to
Where's
Keith.
the giveaway. Here we go.
Yeah.
17. All right, here we go.
Hey, here we go.
We need them. We need that music.
Cindy's
Soundboard.
Pick me.
Christopher
Christopher Stevenson.
Okay,
Congratulations,
so Christopher,
Christopher.
you're going to connect with Jazzy J and get your wallet address.
That's right. Yeah.
To him, and we'll work out those.
We'll work out the details.
with you.
That's right.
It's been fun.
It's been great.
Well, we've got three minutes here before we have to wrap it up, and I'd just like to throw it back at JC and Mariah
for sure
to sort of kind of close things out. And have you guys had fun tonight?
Yeah, always a pleasure.
It was fun.
So what?
Hey, did JC have something prepared for tonight to sing? I wouldn't.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
love to. Like,
we gotta hear.
I'm missing out. If I'm not listening to this guy, I'm missing out. I got to hear a little bit of something. Come on, give me a little bit. Give me a taste.
JC,
Come on.
Come on, JC.
Come on, JC.
All right.
We
The people
want
what they
JC.
want.
So a little backstory on the song. You know, we all go through things in life, and I had a few homies pass away to suicide, and so like honestly, like I'm just getting into NFTs too, and so a project I'm gonna be working on, I'm not gonna give that away. But one of the things is when I do it, one of the collections of it is going to be 50% is going to go to suicide awareness, for profit wise. But this song represents that. So I'm sure anybody can relate. I mean, you know, death's all around us. So, but this is one of my favorite originals. So I hope you guys enjoy it. One sec. Technical difficulties, my bad. I wasn't prepared, honestly, like I was.
No worries.
In the meantime, thank you, JC. Thank you, Mariah. Thank you, everybody.
That's right.
So
Thank you
glad
so
to be
much
here.
for everyone's coming out to NFT's Got Talent,
Hey.
and we'll be expecting to see some more of our listeners, friends, and family coming on next week, or not next week, tomorrow, and for the rest of the week. And
Can you guys hear this at all?
There we go.
Yeah.
Hear it? All right. Hey. Addiction's addiction. We losing ourselves. Victim to harm. Suspecting yourself. Prevention attention. I know that you're well. Why did you do it even though it won't help? Well, addiction's addictive, no contradictions. Can't let them submit them, lay flat television. I'm sorry. I know I got a problem committing all these sins, even reasons you forgot. Felt like no option, you really could have solved them. Always here, always been, why you falling? Not calling, my voice is for this. I'm apart and I'm too sick to find the words. I might lose grip, lose it, a nuisance. Who said that? I'ma find where the roof is and put my 2 cents. I truly felt like you did. But it affects everyone, and I really wish you knew this. Angels gon' cry to me. Angels speaking privacy. Devil can't lie to me. Love life, it'll set you free. Angels gon' cry to me. Angels speaking privacy. Devil can't lie to me. Love life, it'll set you free. Yeah, well, I thought it really would again. Break down the wood, thinking what could have been a kid footballer, maybe rapping like a hooligan. Never get those chances, there's nobody that it should have been. You are beautiful, you're not criminal. You have a purpose, dig deep, find all your minerals. Stay rooted, stand tall, speak truth, I mean a literal. We get sick, understand that it's typical, mad at you. Yet I felt miserable. Why I do it still? I can't look to see visible. I'm high from a bird's eye view. Maybe I should quit, yet it breaks me through. Or maybe it just worsens me. Lines from a nursery. What happened to innocence? That moment of precursory. Shit is hurting me. I'm inverting one that has my back every time like a warranty. I'm wanting me. I wanted where I see little angels wake me up every morning, please. I said little angels wake me up every morning. Angels gonna cry to me. Angels speaking privacy. Devil can't lie to me. Love life, it'll set you free. Angels gonna cry to me. Angels speaking privacy. Devil can't lie to me. Love life, it'll set you free.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well done, JC. Well
Very,
done.
very heartfelt, JC. And
High five to JC.
wow.
Thank you. High five
And
to you.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you.
JC. Thank you so
Thanks.
much. That was great.
Thank
Yeah.
Thanks
you.
everybody for being part of Startalk Live tonight. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Thanks for being here once again. We really appreciate your involvement. Thanks, Garnet. Thanks, Jazzy J. Thank you so much, Dora. We'll see you on
Yeah, I
NFT's
felt
Got
that,
Talent.
JC. I felt
Thank
that.
you, JC, for that wonderful, heartfelt rendition. And Mariah, what can I say? Beautiful tonight. Thank you so much.
Mariah, better be.
And Marty, you and I will be
Yeah.
chatting.
We will.
All right.
Do you guys
So
see all these goats in this room right now?
yeah, we got some goats. Good night, everybody.